Well, that letter looks official. What is it?
Do you remember how I told you guys that my uncle died 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I was really sorry to hear about him. He was the one that you used to hang out with when you were a kid back in Minnesota. The guy who lived on that little farm, right?
Yeah, well, apparently his farm wasn't so little. I just got a letter from his lawyer today. It seems that Uncle Max owned all of the land in the area, and he left it all to me in his will. Guys, I'm rich.
You're kidding.
Your Uncle Max was rich?
Yeah, but I never knew it.
What?
I never knew he was rich. When I was a kid, Uncle Max lived a really simple life. It wasn't like he was penniless or anything. Nothing luxurious. He had his farm, his old truck, and that was it.
Wow. So what happened? Did he strike it rich or something?
No, but he always used to tell me, Mickey? That was his nickname for me. Mickey, all a man needs is a lot of good land and a strong back to work it. So I guess he must have just worked really hard. Or maybe he invested in his land. I don't know. Whatever he did, it paid off.
And you say he didn't have a really lavish lifestyle? You know, like swimming pools for his cows or something?
No, he never seemed to spend any money at all. I mean, he was always generous with me. Offered to give me spending money, even wanted me to go to private school. But I said no. I thought he was just being nice. Last year he called me to see if I wanted to vacation at his summer house. Ah! I thought he was just joking. Turns out he's got one. In Europe.
Mike, how could you not have known?
I'm telling you, this guy never spent money on anything. He never bought anything that wasn't on sale. He used to have a timer by his phone so that people wouldn't talk too long. Guys, he would bring home all of the sugar and ketchup packets every time he went to a restaurant.
Wow. And no one knew.
I didn't. In fact, I used to offer to give him money when I could. No wonder he laughed at me. Who would have thought he was that well off?
Who's well off?
Mike, he's rich. His uncle left him loads of cash.
Yeah, right. And maybe you can pay for dinner tonight.
That's a great idea. I think I'll do that. I'll take you all out to a nice dinner. My treat.
All right. That sounds great.
Takeshi? I'm a little short on cash until Uncle Max's money comes. Do you think I could borrow some? I'm good for it.
And we're talking a nice dinner.
If I had 3 wishes, then they would be, my first wish would be to have a successful career. My second wish would be to have a lot of money. And my third wish would be to affect the world in a positive way.
First, I wish I had a horse. Second, I wish I could fly around the world. Third, I wish I were able to buy a car.
I wish I had enough money to have a really big house in a nice neighborhood.
I wish I were a pop star.
I wish I were funnier so that I could make people laugh.
I wish I could travel abroad a lot and meet people of different cultures.
I wish there was an end to all wars because I don't like violence.
I wish I had enough money to end world hunger.
If I suddenly struck it rich, I would buy my parents a house and a car for each of them. And then I would purchase the university that I'm attending right now because the university needs new buildings and new equipment.
If I was lucky enough to strike it rich big time, I think that I would definitely take a holiday somewhere warmer than where I live and live on the beach for a while.
If I had $100 million, I would give some to charity, but first I would buy myself a new house, a new car, and I would invest a lot of money for my future.
If I suddenly became rich, I would spend it all as quickly as possible. I would probably do something stupid like buy a whole lot of cars.